What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle, where we are apparently feeding liquor to a pop star. I don't really know. That's normally, it's well within the confines. It's inside the parameters of what a bartender does, so normally it's the destination for the drink that you're just like, I don't really know anything about you. This time around, though, we're feeding alcohol to a famous person, so that's pretty sweet. We can check that one off the old bucket list. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when you mix drinks? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire. That kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped out of his hand. Those kinds of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making the damn drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be really rewarding, you know? I'll keep that in mind. Huh. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Alright then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it, though. What's your name? Oh, for, Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star, from Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are two kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that just follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight, and then there's my fan club. What's the difference? Fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't really act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice once you get used to them. I remember one, he once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem with this. I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they'd find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's kind of the same. Oh, wait, it really isn't. Yeah, see, you get me, Jill. Alright, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have already settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night until dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for your love as a drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets are worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out that you shouldn't have bothered in the first place? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. Still don't even know if it was coffee or the girl that served it, but God, it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let me see what I can find for you. Something bitter, maybe to sober up a little bit. Bitter drinks with very little alcohol is what I'm thinking. So that one's got Karmatrine. That one's got optional Karmatrine. I'd say probably this one right here. Another Sunshine Cloud. Oh, no, gotta reset. We'll give her one of those. And then we're just going to leave the, it's on the rocks and blended. We'll leave the liquor out of it for right now. Because that's what I recall. They said that it was the Karmatrine that acts as the liquor in all these little equations. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but you asked for something bitter. Bitter is the opposite of sweet. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice. Thanks. How'd you get one of those things? I want one of those things. It's like a little digital read. I bet it goes like across her eyes, like Phantasy Star style. See, I always wanted one of those where it was like on the side of your head, and then you push a button, it's like, and it does like either the glass slides out, which seems kind of dangerous if you have a long nose, or it's got like a hologram that goes and then you can like, I don't know, play video games or watch movies or something on it. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but I can see that you really enjoy what you do, but like, how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. My concerts every week, and part-timed, in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. You ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics, they distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half the listeners actually care about what's actually being said. Ah, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then. I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll actually come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. We got like Mortal Kombat music in the background. Like I should be throwing like all kinds of ice bursts and shit at people. Jumping around just being like, come here! Boss, we're done. Alright. Do you feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't even have tickets anyways. Hey, boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Your what? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How'd you find that out? You like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'm gonna leave now. Take care. Oh, and boss, don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Oh, shit. Wasn't our service flawless? I thought I got everybody what they wanted. Maybe the other guy wanted a big beer and I messed that up. I don't know. I'm not really sure. There was 2 mistakes. It's unfortunate they don't really tell you what the mistakes are. Like, it just says 2 mistakes, and it doesn't tell you exactly what they were. Like, the characters say things, but, like, sometimes it can be weird trying to figure out what they wanted in the first place, because they'll tell you something, and you'll make the exact drink that they wanted, and then they'll be like, brr, and then they'll have, like, a problem with it. Like, for example, I felt like I made the big whatever it was. Maybe that's one of the mistakes right there, is the big thingamadoobie. So we made 1,500 today. And then, apparently, we got a snack. So we got paid $4.50. We got $8.50 in tips. Okay. Yeah, I think one of my mistakes was the sunshine whatever. They said they wanted a big one, and I think you get the big one by filling out the karmatrine, but aside from that, I'm not really sure. I'm not the karmatrine. I don't know, the 4th one. And I guess I did that wrong or something. I don't know. Membership to Shining Finger will be, I'm already good on that. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse through Kira Miki's blog. Should probably buy the song then. Kira Miki poster. Nah. Suppose I should buy that to keep her happy. She'll buy what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely now focus at work. Let's see what's going on with our phone. Let's see. We've got Danger You, Dangerous Opinion. We've got the concert notes. Last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in Danger You? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl anyways? Fuck off. Dudes in danger. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070 something, and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Anyways, we should gather somewhere to take the train to the stadium together. It's not a bad idea. We can make an official Danger You meetup. Like I'd want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Alright, next thread, I'm going to moderate the fuck out of this. No more shit posting. We've done a pretty good job at emulating 4chan here. The last thread, no shit posting allowed. Did that one Anon left? Think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? You know if you like her yet? Look, I just want to ruin our friendship. We've known each other since we were very young. So she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Alright, this is what you have to do. When Mickey ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss? Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I'll think about it. The thread has been closed. Stop forcing Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't had any news yet. Like, remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Yeah, and I remember the cybercrime unit set up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. That fawn, oh boy. Spooky fawn. It's happening! Time for despair. Oh shit, fuck. I'm not going back. You know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just wanted to let you know that I'm not Alice, but I am in fact your mom. Why you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. Oh, God. What is this? Ooh. GC, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I can feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still come to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that I'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I cannot wait to experience it again. See you soon, darlings. See, it's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax, sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see the beautiful vista. Makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. This is something I can't live without, mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime. You name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. Alright, that's all for... See, that's how you know she's not a rock artist. Because if you're into punk rock or like heavy metal, you're drunk before you even go on stage. That was my experience playing heavy metal. We'd like pregame a little bit, and you get pretty heavily buzzed before you go on stage. But you don't get so drunk that you can't play. But you get drunk enough to where like people be like, yeah, he's drunk, we're drunk, club, yeah, woo! I don't know. Maybe that's why we never made it. Neo San Francisco is rocked by an earthquake, millions saved. By Kimberly Lavalette. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue teams at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these advancements in earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. Is Alice Rabbit a group? By Lana Smithy. Lana! Who is Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence, and they called themselves Anon. Ha! They weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th. Quincy says one more civil death and will ban protests. After numerous protests held around the city which were caused by an ongoing economic safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy made it clear that if rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. This simply cannot go on, Quincy told the AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city. And I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term this year. That's a little risky. That's a rough way to go into an election, being heavy-handed like that. People don't tend to be into that shit, but what do I know about anything? So do the stuff at the shops actually, like, do anything? Huh. I don't know. We can get like a cutesy game poster. It's pretty cheap. Oh my god, these are so expensive. Dude, how did a song cost me $300? God damn, inflation is brutal. Does this add liquor? Because we've got pre-made drinks. Does this add this to my... Does this add this to my inventory so like the next time Kira Miki comes through I can give her tea liquor? I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna see if it adds it to the store. We still got enough to pay our rent anyways. Jill bought herself what she wanted. She's able to do that thing. It doesn't look like it's here unless it's up at the top. She's got a Nintendo. That's pretty badass. I grew up on the NES and the Genesis. Those were my consoles. We had an Atari, but that was my parents. And the Atari I didn't get to play much because my dad sold it around the time that I was younger. So the NES, though, and the Sega Genesis were like sacred at my house. My parents played them. I played them. Everybody played them. My uncles used to come over because we were the only people in our family that had game systems. So we used to have these nights where my uncles would come over and like the whole family would just be there like handing off controllers playing like Mario Brothers or Duck Hunt or whatever else. Cool stuff. Off to work. Good evening. Hey there. Was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. You have chocobo hair. Like your head looks like a chocobo sitting. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know for what, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right. Thanks. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, it's just something they made me say back in instruction. Just kind of stuck. Huh. I went to school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when somebody came in. That habit didn't run off or rub off till high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name there. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. You want a drink? You, don't seem very surprised. Well, we've known each other for what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relations of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up. I'm a hacker, remember? Shouldn't piss off a hacker. I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. Think I'll copy it. You. Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Alright, sure. Bad touch it is. Bad touch. 2 Bronson extract, 2 powdered Delta, 2 Flannerguide, and 1, 2, 3, 4 Carmatrine. And it looks like that is on the rocks and mixed. So there it is. Bad touch for the lady. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? One with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car is what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer. Or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Those are hippies. Yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. Good call. Good call. If I'd stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... See, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still just getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Alright, well, I'm sorry for not using the right terminology or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. Or at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with somebody else? Last night? Your cat does not count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. At the tattoo parlor I go to, that's what they call their apprentice. His nickname's Fuckboy. They'll be like, Fuckboy, take out the trash. It's loving abuse, though. People have different needs and priorities. Yeah, but don't you miss having the warmth of somebody else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink. Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Promo drinks fit the bill pretty easily. Also, oh, we do get the Mulan tea. I was gonna say, there's also alien secretions. You could throw one out like that. So she wanted something weird. What is a Zen Star? It's a promo and it's bland. We've got I don't think it, we've got the Bloom Light. Spicy, promo, bland. Okay, what else we got going on? Sweet, promo. Happy. I mean, I say we just go with the Piano Women. We already got that locked down. Like, I know how to make this bitch right here. Like, this is, easy peasy shit. And then we gotta age it. And then we gotta mix it. And there it is. There you go. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unremarkable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are kind of weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brandtini and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. And with that, we are out of time right now. I will see you all in the next episode. My name is Splattercat. Very nice to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and play ourselves some bartending action. I like this game for whatever reason. It's not really much of a game, but it's still, like, entertaining. Like, I would still sit here and, like, play it. I mean, I thought it was going to be more about, like, political intrigue and stuff. It seems to be mostly gossip and whatnot. That's being a little bit of a turnoff right now. I was hoping it was going to be more about the politics of the city or whatever. Like, bureaucrats were going to come in, police officers were going to come in, you're going to have to sort it out from there. But, oh, well. I'll see y'all next time. This is Cyberpunk Bartender Valhalla. Check it out if you wanted to get the game down below.